Hey guys, it's AJ. I have a driver's ed project that I'm fixing to finish actually, and this is the ending to my driver's ed project. I have to do this and then a final exam and a discussion-based assessment. Yes, this is part of my project, so I'm going to be talking about teen road rage. This is a have to do. This is actually my choice. I could have done this or PowerPoint. I decided to do this because why not? So let's get started. All right, so teen road rage really. All right, since I'm a teenager, I know like when you get mad, you could do something stupid, which I've hit a pole with my like I punched a pole, punched a wall. Anyway, but back on topic. You could oh, and if by the way, if my video sounds better, it's because I have this down here. It's a like a thing where my I could it has anyway, it has a mic on it. Anyway, so uh I've been mad before and I've hit a wall, I've hit a pole, so okay. But driving, if you try to overcorrect it, you could hit a pole with a car and get hurt or hit a you can't hit a wall really. You could hit a store, which would kind of be way out of content of what's going on. You could hit a car, you could hit a person, you could hurt yourself or even worse others, or in the worst case you could kill somebody or yourself. But teen road rage isn't really anything to mess with. So if you ever get mad, just pull over and gather your thoughts so you don't end up getting hurt or even worse hurting others or dying or whatever. If you don't believe me that teen road rage isn't a good thing, look up after effects of teen road rage on Google or whatever. There's crashes and wrecks and everything that have happened, and it shows dead teens, guys. Trust me, I was all glad and happy to drive, blah blah blah. Then I see a video on driver's ed that scared me. Like I'm like, it scared me. And you can get mad every here and there, but don't like speed up or anything, because that is the one thing that makes teens crash is speeding. The speeding to it is the speeding part is like when you get mad and you just want to get away from that person and you speed off. Don't. Just stop and pull over and let them go along. And don't get mad if it's your doing, if you did it wrong and they beep at you and get mad at you and everything. Still, just stop, pull over. Um, yeah. And then just keep the rage low. And I know some of my subscribers are teenagers. Some of them are like older than me and all that. Some of them are younger than me. But most of you may already know this, but still, please go on and look up teen road rage accidents or aftermath of teen road rage or something, and just look at the images. I don't want to scare you guys or anything. If you don't drive yet, which I don't drive yet, so I'm going to very soon. But if you don't drive yet, I'm not trying to scare you or anything, but just look it up for me. Like, it is scary. And yeah, that covers some of it. But according to the driver's ed thing, there's 10% of teens. I believe it's 10% of teens, and 12% of those 12 or no, there's 10% of those, and then there's 12% of crashes of teen road rage speeding. We could stop that. Just don't get mad. Just don't get mad. Just pull over to the side of the road and stop, and gather your thoughts and calm down. But teen road rage isn't really anything to mess with. Like, just don't crash. Let's just say here, just to sum the entire thing up, don't crash, don't get mad. Don't get mad and you won't crash. So if you get mad, just remember, pull over to the side of the road, gather your thoughts, and calm down. But just reading and seeing what could happen to you on Teen Road Rage is crazy. Look it up and read it. Like, teens would get drunk and then get mad and do something bad, or like something as in like getting in a car crash or something. Some of them will get mad and try to speed away from the person and get in a wreck or something, but like there's this one module I had where I was watching it. I don't remember what one it was exactly. This teen got mad and sped off and was speeding and everything and crashed, and he had a steering wheel stuck in his head. Stuck in his head. Now, I'm not one to tell you what to do, but or say what you want and what you don't want, but I'm pretty sure you don't want a steering wheel stuck in your head. I'm pretty sure you would like to live to see the rest. Anyway, back on topic instead of staring off at to my window over there. Pay attention to the road. Don't crash, don't die. Moral of the story. But yeah, if you guys get mad, don't try to fix it. Just kind of just keep going at your own will. Don't do anything bad. Just pull over to the side or just keep going like nothing happened. Here, let me think of an example of. Alright, there's Billy and John. Okay, Billy and John. So John is pulling out of Publix. And Bill has the right of way. And John pulls out and they almost collide and Bill has a swerve. Okay? Bill should just keep going like nothing happened, or just pull over like nothing happened. Okay? And calm down and gather his thoughts. Yes, he could be mad later when he gets out of his car and goes inside of his house. Just don't get mad. And, alright, this isn't even part of my project, but don't text and drive either. Set the phone down if you want to live. Text if you want to see Jesus. Just saying. Just saying. Just don't text. Just don't text while you drive. Back on topic. Remember, don't get mad when you're trying to. Don't get mad when you're trying to correct something or correct whatever somebody else did. And when something happens, it's not always somebody's fault. Just remember that. And don't overcorrect it and don't get mad. But Teen Road Rage isn't anything to mess with, guys. And I'm being serious. This is probably going to be the only serious video on this channel. Because I'm not serious in any other of my videos. Be careful out there driving, guys. Be careful out there. Just be careful out there driving. That's the moral of it. Be careful out there driving. Don't overcorrect. Don't do anything bad. Alright? Well, I'm going to leave this video off here. If you guys like this video, say hello to the like button below. This is AJ. Peace.